70 bosses
Oh my God!
have posed as subjects on a fake show to get honest feedback from their employees.
All right.
It's been shocking.
A lot of people smoke pot.
It's been challenging.
It's not the homeowner's fault that I get paid peanuts.
But it's inspired them to change their employees' lives forever.
I've decided to invest around $3 million because of you.
Thank you.
For real? Like, this is real.
Da-da.
I am going to give you your own store.
Probably the best thing somebody ever did for me.
I have a check for $250,000.
Oh my God.
Tonight, the latest boss to take the plunge is Rick Foreman.
Yeah,
Is that your stomach?
I guess so. It's a little bit padded.
The founder and CEO of Foreman Mills, a discount superstore that sells brand name clothing at dirt cheap prices. By going undercover,
My name's Brad.
this eccentric street merchant turned mega mogul will see if he can stack up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Out of control.
Ladies to customer service, please. Ladies.
No, hang up, that's it.
Ladies.
That would compare to raising a child.
You're going to kill you.
What is that?
I cannot see Brad run his own business. Let it go. But I can see him running the circus because he's a total clown.
How do you think the employees? Are you happy? I mean, as the...
No, we're not happy here. The working conditions are terrible.
And what will happen when this bargain king realizes that his company has some major defects?
We really don't have a lot of incentive here.
Right.
You know, this company don't care about the employees. It ain't a whole lot of future in a type of company like this.
Find out next on Undercover Boss. With the base of operations in Pensacola, New Jersey, Foreman Mills is one of the fastest growing discount apparel and merchandise outlets in the country. Leading this $250 million a year bargain lovers paradise and its 2,500 employees is one man.
My name is Rick Foreman. I'm the founder and CEO of Foreman Mills. Foreman Mills can give the customer ridiculous buys on thousands and thousands of name brands. We are a big, open flea market, and we don't play any games. It doesn't have to be hung fancy. It's no frills. Stack it high. Let it fly. I don't care if we sell it off the ground. It's going to be unbelievable deals. At Foreman Mills, it's a real dichotomy. On one hand, we like things crazy and out of control, but at the other hand, we want things to be perfect. I want it to look like it's shop-worn and people are there and there's excitement. Because you're not going to be mobbed and everything is gorgeous. I don't think anybody can beat the mill. We're on a growth spurt right now. Currently, we have 35 stores in 10 states in the Mid-Atlantic region. We plan to double that number in the next year, while at the same time doubling our revenue from 250 to 500 million. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My grandfather manufactured ladies' dresses, and my father ended up going into the business too. And as my dad's business started to unravel, I think it affected me. So at that point, I learned basically to survive on my own a little bit. As I got into my teenage years, I started making money at the flea markets. And I think it really propelled me into the business world. And then that evolved to opening my first store in this old burned out alley in Philadelphia. I'm part of the street, you know. Foreman Mills stores are located in low-income areas, and that's what really made us. We went into the inner city when nobody wanted to go in there, where they abandoned all those stores. Foreman Mills took their place. We're also reviving the neighborhoods, and that's what our essence is. When we open up a new store, we bring 120 jobs immediately to the community. And the customer literally thanks us. It's like, thank God for Foreman Mills. Our training is based on the school of hard knocks. We bring somebody in, we throw them into the fire, and if they're not good, we have to get rid of them. Just ship it out. It's perceived that I govern by intimidation, but I don't know any better. I don't have a filter, basically. You know, I need a filter. What does this need to retail for where they're waiting in the aisle?
If we can...
$15. So I don't care if we give stuff away. I mean, we're going to make money in the long run, and we make money on volume. It's like the goose that laid the golden egg. Take their money. That's our #1 priority. Take their money. Cancel all your appointments this week. Tomorrow, we're going to repeat the same meeting. It's not for everybody. This is the big leagues. At the end of the day, I had money. And now I'm able to provide for my family. Hey, guys. I've been married 25 years to my childhood sweetheart, Donna. I have 3 daughters. You're really good. I don't think I can spell that good. My youngest daughter has special needs. I know my daughters think I have a split personality. I think I'm a little bit insane if you compare me to other people. I know where I got that file at. So I've got my own way of doing business. My definition of perfection is imperfection. It's right here.
Let's get started.
My challenge is going to be my persona and being able to hold it in. I'm not used to taking orders, and I don't even know what that's like.
I think your wife might like it.
Oh my God, like an old rocker or something, I don't know. While undercover, I'll be posing as Brad Bandini, a retired football coach. Throughout my undercover journey, my employees will think they're on a fake reality TV show. The last time I was this nervous, I was walking down the aisle, getting ready to say I do.
On my first? Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh my God, is that your stomach?
I guess so. It's a little bit padded. I'm going undercover because we're ready to launch a major expansion. I think the biggest weakness of Foreman Mills is execution. How do we take this great secret that we have and expand that around the country and the world? Today, I'm in Chicago, Illinois, and I'm going undercover as a sales associate.
I'll let you shoot the right here.
This store in Chicago is one of our most underperforming stores, and I need to get in there and turn this store around. Where is Machinda? My adrenaline is up to the moon right now. I'm ready to parachute in like Mary Poppins. Excuse me, where is Machinda?
Hi, I'm Machinda.
Oh, you're Machinda. Hi, I'm Brad.
Hi, Brad. How are you? Nice to meet you. When he first walked up to me, oh my God. I was thinking this guy from the 70s sitcom or something.
Yeah.
Like his mustache and hairdo. It's kind of outdated. He reminded me of a character or somebody from Brady Bunch. This is the ladies department. I'm the sales floor associate. So all of this here is my responsibility.
That's fantastic.
Okay? That includes detailing, price checks, and customer service.
Right.
So detailing. When you detail a rack, you want to put everything together from light to dark.
Okay.
Now you see you have some grays here. So what you're going to do is take those out and put them with your grays and push back your blacks. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Brad, stay focused. Stay with me. That doesn't go there. Those are shorts. Don't throw it.
I can't throw it?
No, please. That's not what you do. You
No,
never,
it
you
looks like I could probably land it.
No.
I used to...
No.
Okay.
No. Brad is, he's on another planet, all up in space somewhere. Brad, leave that alone.
What is this? This
You
is...
haven't gotten to
okay.
that back
All
yet,
right.
Brad?
Well, I keep looking at that shirt. I need to buy that.
No, you don't.
Most business people have ADD, so I really can't focus in there. All these items are coming at me. Can I just sweep the area?
No. Brad, you need to continue. Brad, stay over here. Brad, I need you to stay with me.
It sounds like my mom when I hear Brad, like, you know.
You're not focused.
I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you this. How bad do you want this?
I want it bad.
Okay, and if you want it bad, then you have to listen to what I'm saying to you. You have to stay focused.
It's just overwhelming to see what's
Really?
here in the department.
I cannot see Brad run his own business.
So what's next?
Finishing up your rack.
I thought I finished
No,
it.
it's not finished. But I can see him running the circus because he's a total clown. Brad, I'm gonna need you to stay focused. I don't know how many times I have to say that.
All right.
You know, earlier I mentioned to you that you're gonna be doing price checks.
Okay.
Customer service, they're gonna
Right.
call you in for a price check. Hit the button, say, this is the ladies department.
Okay, yeah, no.
So
I
then they're
get
gonna
you.
describe the item to you. Then you're
Okay.
gonna have to come around here and look on the floor for the item.
Ladies department for item check.
Hello, 10-4.
Let the button
Ladies department.
go. Let the button go.
What's the price check?
Let it go.
Always like that. Scrub top, scrub sets.
Ask her what the brand is again.
What's the brand?
That's not it.
ENICE. This is crazy, right? The price check system is so antiquated, we may as well have cavemen in there screaming out, price check! By the time we even try to find something, the customer's gotta be gone. They don't need this. Here it is. Finally. I'm sorry. No wonder the store is underperforming. It's not the employee's fault. Some of these policies and procedures that we enacted are just crazy.
We're gonna process some stuff, all right?
Okay.
Tag each shirt. You know, put the price on it. Okay? So you do that. So let me ask you a question. What kind of employees are you expecting to have at your your facility.
I want them to have the same values as what the customer would want.
We really don't have a lot of incentive programs here. We don't have any bonuses, not for our employees.
Right.
And I'm thinking that you can take that with you, because if you have a happy employee, they would do anything for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you considered full-time?
No, I'm not full-time here. This is one of 2 jobs for me. I work a second job.
Where do you work?
I work at a hospital doing transportation.
Oh.
And I work there from 11 at night to 7:30 in the morning. And then I drop my kids off at school. And then I come here and work from 9 in the morning to 3.
How do you do it?
You know, you have to do what you have to do to take care of your family.
And how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
Wow.
My son is about to go off to college. He just graduated from high school, so he's on his way to University of Iowa. So that's why I have to work the 2 jobs, because it's all about my kids.
I have a lot of respect for Mishinda.
So we're going to finish this up, and then we're going to move on to something else.
She perseveres, she works hard, and she doesn't get a lot in return. That has to change.
Keep up with me.
It's hard to keep up.
You'll get it eventually.
Today, I'm going undercover in our new distribution center in Cinnaminson, New Jersey. All of the merchandise comes into one central location, and it gets shipped out to our 35 stores around the country. My last job really made me very concerned. The lack of technology in the stores all starts with me. It's very important for the distribution center to be very organized. So, Elizabeth here?
How you
I'm
doing?
Brad. How are you? Nice to see you.
All right, nice to see you too. I'll be your instructor for the day.
Okay.
My job is to label the boxes, wrap the boxes up, and then load them to the trucks.
Right.
Okay, well, the first challenge that we have is I need some wrapping done. Basically, what you want to do is go all around the boxes. Just make sure you cover everything. That's it.
Okay.
Next.
That looks easy enough. Can I do it fast or just like it doesn't matter?
As long as it's tight, all the way down, all the way down.
This is like
That's
playing
good,
it up.
that's good. Bring it down.
Ah, dang, go on.
Brad's wrapping was terrible. He was like all over the place. Woo, yeah.
I need a little oxygen.
He's not ready for this. He's not. You ready for your next challenge?
I'm ready.
Forklift is next.
I mean, huh?
Forklift.
Forklift.
You ready?
Uh-oh. I don't have a lot of experience with forklifts, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Shift it forward, it goes forward.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get on real quick.
Okay.
And shift it back, it goes back. This right here, if you hurry up, you want to stop it. You stop it. You want to,
Yeah, let me
you know,
try it.
you know,
I'll try it.
You can try it.
I'm scared I'm going to mess something up. Whoa. Whoa.
Lift it up, lift it up.
So I got to go slower than that then.
Yes.
Now, does this come back?
Mm-hmm.
Or just automatic? Whoa. Whoa. You can't move by itself.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
I go too fast.
I was nervous. Shaking in my pants because usually it do take a couple of minutes for people, you know, to catch on. But Brad,
Oh.
out of it.
I'm getting it.
You're making me nervous here.
All right. Whoa.
Slow, move it.
It's not going.
No, no.
Yes, it is.
No, move it. To teach Brad how to drive the forklift,
Oh, no.
that was terrible, crazy, insane. Now move it back. Watch it.
Whoa.
Out of control.
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah. Because I'm just... Whoa.
Oh my God. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God. Did we almost break this?
Shoots. Yeah. I wanted him off because it was scary, and plus, I didn't want him to get hurt. You're not writing this.
One more chance?
No. Hell no, Brad. Get off the forklift. How do you feel about, you know?
I feel like I should have done better on this.
Right. So far here, like, what would you take to your business?
Well, I'm looking to open up a gym.
Wow, hoping you open your own business.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you have, like, any kids or anything? Like,
Yeah, I have 2 daughters. How about you?
I have 3 kids. I have 1 girl, 2 boys.
Wow.
Yeah, my daughter. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. Sorry. I got pregnant when I was 21 years old. Like, my grandma, like, she definitely, like, overprotected over me and everything. Because, you know, my mom died when I was 5. And, I got pregnant when I was 21. And my daughter's father passed away, like, 2 years ago. He was, you know, doing drugs and everything. And he, like, you know, killed himself. And it's like, yeah.
So you've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Are you okay financially and everything?
When there's no overtime, my money situation is like, you know, crazy. Matter of fact, a couple of months ago, I just bought a van. So far, I've been getting my payments on time, working overtime.
Liz is a fantastic person. She's been through so much in her life, and she puts on a strong face, but she's barely making it.
My kids they my strength. Like, I want them to be better than me, like, get a better education, you know.
We need to do a better job of taking care of people like Liz.
All right, let's get back to work.
You have to go. I know. Yeah, I think I learned a lot today, though.
Coming up.
Ladies to customer service.
That's it.
Ladies.
No, hang up, that's it.
Ladies.
Brad causes chaos at the register.
Oh my goodness, what did you just do? I want to move out my way.
And later.
Is morale good in this store?
You know, this company, I feel like, don't care about, their employees.
The boss is faced with the hard truth.
It ain't a whole lot of future in a type of company like this.
Today I'm in Totowa, New Jersey, and I'm going to be working as a customer service representative. After the last two jobs, I'm a little concerned with how we're treating our employees and the effect that it has on our business. Hi, is Nikki here? Yes. I'm hoping today's experience will be a lot better because the customer doesn't want to worry about our problems. Hi, is Nikki here?
Hi.
My name is Brad.
Hi, Brad.
I was told to see you.
I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about customer service. And we're busy today, so we're going to have to just jump into it. So when we just do a regular sale, the first thing you have to remember is to press 1. That's our sale.
Okay.
And you just start scanning after that?
Well, I can't even see this.
Okay. I was thinking, yeah, right, this has got to be a joke.
All right.
He was a grandpa. He should be at home or retired or something. Like, you're old.
Now, when you're ready to call them, what do you say?
When they're standing there, we just say next.
Right.
When they're over there, next purchase.
Okay.
Next purchase? Okay. I don't greet them either. If they say hi to me, I speak back because it's out of courtesy. I know.
Why?
What we was told in the meeting is that, don't take too long. So I was like, so do you want us to be polite to customers or what? We were told to hurry it up.
Wow. This is a shock to me. Of course we want to get the customer in and out of the store as fast as possible.
7:17.
But not sacrificing customer service. Do you guys have a training program?
I don't believe so. I didn't have one.
Wow. Nakia has never been trained properly on customer service. And that falls back on me.
Thank you, phone. Whenever you get these, you have to call for a manager. Climb up to customer service, please.
For just any kind of coupon?
Any kind of coupon.
It seems like crazy.
It is.
I don't even know where to begin. What do we do?
Just stand here and wait for them to show up.
Okay, this is crazy. I mean, it's ridiculous. For like one $5 item, the customer has to wait like 40 minutes.
Next purchase?
Wow. It's just crazy what's going on in that store. All right. What type of card do you have?
Credit.
Credit?
Hey, Brad, over to the machine.
Oh, my God. You don't have your own machine?
No.
The register system is so outdated. It's ridiculous that every register can't ring up their own credit card sales. This is ridiculous.
Look, we're almost done, I think. Now you have to enter the approval code.
Wow, this is crazy. And you can get people out quickly on this thing?
No.
The way it should go is that your item is rung up and you're out the door. You're happy and you saved a lot of money. And the way it goes on our end is that everything stops.
Did you upgrade the computers?
Yeah. Our register system sucks, and this has to change immediately.
See how my line is building? So we need to move faster. I need to get these people out of here. They want to go home.
Okay. Next, please. That's a very nice shirt.
Brad?
Is that for
Brad.
anybody special in the
Excuse
family?
me, Brad. Listen, Brad. Excuse me, Brad.
Wow, $3. That's a good price.
My relationship with Brad, I would compare it to raising a child.
Ladies, do customer service, please.
That's it.
Ladies.
No, hang on, that's it.
Ladies.
I have a 4-year-old, and she listens better than that. You new here?
Yeah.
People want to kill you.
What is that?
You take too long. But I really just want to tell him to just move out my way. Oh my goodness, what did you just do? And don't come back. I can just do it myself. I don't really need you. I don't want to train you. You're not right for this position. You never will be. So you probably shouldn't own your own business either.
Did I do a good job?
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Okay, Brad. I never had a headache training someone before.
Right.
It's hot in here.
Right.
I need some water.
Okay.
Good stuff. Oh my gosh.
That was very difficult, right?
Yes.
There was too many things to do.
You have to learn how to multitask.
Right.
That's part of the job description as well.
Okay. How do you think the employees, are you happy? I mean, is the...
No, we're not happy here. I'm
Right.
not happy here.
The working conditions are terrible. The systems, you know, they're not updated. They're slow. Everything is hard time here.
Right.
But I think I got a position at Walmart, so let's hope, because they do pay more and it's a lot more hours.
Right. It's a disgrace that our employees are looking elsewhere, cannot find the right job opportunities within our company, and don't feel appreciated. This company is really on life support right now, and I have to do something about that to change the morale.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So how do you put up with that, you know?
My kids.
Right.
That's the only reason. I am a single mother.
And how many kids do you have?
I have 2 daughters.
Right.
They're like 4 and 6. And it's difficult, because I do have one daughter. She has Down syndrome.
Oh, okay.
So it's like doctor's appointments every other week. There's a lot.
You know, my youngest daughter, who's now 23, you know, I'm an older guy, but has special needs. She can't speak, you know. She uses, you know, a computerized device. Your daughter, you know, can communicate with you guys, right?
Yeah, she's so social. Everybody knows her.
Oh, really?
You know, I just want something better for my kids.
Right.
I live in Passaic,
Okay.
in the projects.
Right.
And that's not a good environment.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Nakia doesn't really want a lot. What she wants is the basics of life, that her daughters are happy, that they're safe, the same things that are important to me.
Ready?
Yeah, let's get back to work.
More focused, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realize that we've done more for the customers, but we have not taken care of the people that are working for us. And we need to turn this around in so many ways immediately. Today I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'll be working with the maintenance supervisor. This is my hometown, and this is where it all began. We bought this property, we rehabbed it, we created this neighborhood. Hi, this is Curtis here. He's over there. I haven't visited this location in quite a while, and I can't think of a better way to end this journey than to go back to where it all began. I'm Brad.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
I assume you're Curtis. Okay,
Yes, how you doing?
Good.
I'm the maintenance supervisor.
Right.
So I take care of a lot of different things inside this building. One of my major responsibilities is taking care of the bathroom.
Right.
Now, this is our bathroom.
Ooh, the smell in that bathroom. It was enough to make you faint.
People pee behind the toilet. People pee on the walls, the handles.
Wow.
So I'm going to give you your gloves. I clean bathrooms like I'm going to use that bathroom.
Right.
It smell like an extension of the store.
Okay.
So first things first, spray it down. Wipe the sinks, the counters, all around where the urinal at, and pick up the seat and under the seat.
All right. I'll get it done for you.
All right.
Oh, man. Whoa. I don't even know what I'm picking up here. Oh, man. I'm already soaking wet.
Brad is complaining about the job. You need to just man up and get it over with. Back of the toilet and under the urinal.
Under?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is ridiculous.
Let's go. Let's get ready to get out of here. It took Brad entirely too long, and hopefully Brad do find his niche in life, but cleaning and maintaining a building is probably not one of them. Now, I'm going to take you into the warehouse.
Okay.
Excuse me, little man.
Hi, Curtis. How you doing today?
Mr. Denise, how you
All right.
doing? All right. I need you to cut up the boxes and get them ready so we can put them in compact.
So this is your job, not the receiving job, or both?
A lot of the stuff that I do is not under my title. I treat this job like the job that I always wanted, because when I do get the job I always want, I want to be ready for it.
What would you really like to do?
I wanted to possibly be a warehouse supervisor myself.
What happened?
Well, they ended up bringing another young man in, so they put me back on the maintenance.
Is morale good in this store?
You know, this company, I feel like don't care about their employees, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a whole lot of future in a type of company like this. It would be nice if a company had some type of incentive or some type of recognition for people that does, good job.
Right.
But there's no incentive besides, just have to feed your family.
Curtis is not disposable to Foreman Mills, and I feel really bad that he thinks that way and is treated that way by me and the company. It's a recurring theme, and I'm really going to have to look into this.
But I will treat this job like it's the job that I always wanted, because I got to put myself in position to achieve better. At one time, I worked at different places, and I didn't keep them long because, I was drinking all the time. I became homeless at one time.
Wow.
And I was doing things I had no business doing.
So how did you change?
Well, I got to a point in my life where I got tired of being sick and tired.
Did you go for help?
Yeah, I went for help.
Alcoholics Anonymous or anything?
Different programs, and different stuff like that, and got with good people.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the thing that I think that works more in my life is the more I give,
Right.
the better I am. That's why I go to the homeless shelters. You know, I mentor guys out in the homeless shelters. That's my high now. You know what I mean?
Right. That really hit a nerve because you really have to be out there. You have to really give in order to receive. And I don't think I've been doing that as a CEO.
It's almost lunchtime. There's a shelter that I go in and I donate some stuff to.
Okay.
So if you'd like to do that with me.
I would love to go there.
All right.
Is it close by?
Yeah, it's just around the corner.
Okay.
All right. I remember when I was here, you know, it was a tough time for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I try to give back as much as I can. You know, this stuff here I get, you know, I actually pay for this type of stuff. You know what I mean? With my little Former Mills check.
That's great that you do that. When Foreman Mills started, we were all about the community.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
And now I realize that we've been concentrating on growing and profiting and making our stores bigger. This will be for all you guys, all right? We really need to get back to our grassroots, give back to the community.
It's a gift card for Former Mills.
And Curtis really made me realize that today. I can see why you want to do that.
You know, it ain't even I want to do it. It's just I got to do it.
Yeah.
Coming up, the employees think they're going to decide whether or not Brad deserves an investment to start his own business. How will they react when the boss reveals his true identity?
I'm Rick Foreman, CEO and founder of Foreman Mills.
Oh my God.
Through this experience, I realized that employees are really working hard, and I really need to take some of the stress and burden off of the people so that they can focus and they can be happier. I'm really looking forward to that. So, how was Brad?
He didn't listen very well.
You're just playing too much. You can't play that much on a job.
Well, I'm Rick Foreman, CEO and founder of Foreman Mills. And I was Brad.
Get the crap out of here.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And you're on Undercover Boss.
Are you kidding? Did I really train the owner?
Liz, now is there any chance I can have one more chance in the forklift?
No.
Please.
No.
Whoa.
What? Oh!
I almost took the whole place apart, right?
Yes.
Liz, your personality is infectious. I wish we had more people like you.
Thank you.
It hurt me to hear that you have to rely on overtime just to support your family.
Yes.
You told me about your car. I'm going to pay off your car, no worries, to make your life easier.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God.
Well, you know, I have 3 daughters of my own, and, you know, I want all of them to get a good higher education.
Right.
To ensure that your children can finish school, I'm going to right now give your 3 children $5,000 to put into a college fund for each one of your kids, for a total of $15,000.
That's perfect. Perfect. My kids is number one in my life. Number one. This is very life-changing for me. I just feel great. Now I can just go home with half of the worries that I was worrying about before.
I wish you the best, all right?
Thank you. For something like this to happen to me, it's amazing.
Mishinda, I want to thank you for being a good instructor, even though I probably wasn't a great student.
No. I said that you were a clown. Yes.
I was, however, very disappointed to see that the price check system we have is outdated. Always like that. You inspired me to put a new price check system in place, and that will be for all the stores.
That's great. That's great.
You're a great representative of the company. What I'd like to do, I'd like to promote you to a merchandise coordinator and bring your salary up $25,000 more.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm so overwhelmed right now. I can't even think.
When was the last time you were able to just relax with your kids and
It's been a long time. Yeah.
I want you and your kids to, get to know each other again, relax.
Yeah. And yeah, my son is about to go off to college, so yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take care of the next 4 years, totally paid off. I don't care whatever it is. I'm going to pay whatever cost there is involved.
That's crazy.
One more thing. I'd like to send you, your kids, to Disney World.
I never thought stuff like this would happen to people like me. Yeah, I'm so thankful. I appreciate everything. I'm so happy right now. My baby gets to go to school. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're great.
Mr. Foreman is paying for my son's education. I can't believe it.
What was my name?
Brad.
It was like my mom.
All the time, I'm like, this Brad character is like a clown. I'm like, I can't wait to hurry up and get to me so I can tell him he's not good. It's hard to get me, but you got me.
Nikki, it was great working with you. I mean, it was a little difficult. Ladies to customer service, please. Ladies. I thought you were going to kill me.
Sorry.
You were fantastic. I mean, you know the policy and procedure of the register area. It seemed outdated.
Yes.
So one thing you inspired me with is that I am going to bring in a new merchandising and point of purchase system for the entire company. And that's going to be a $3 million investment.
Honestly, if I had, I feel special right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. Because I made a difference. I always want to make a difference, and I make one.
I was impressed with you, but there was some things there that I was upset with. You basically said that you don't really greet the customers, and you weren't trained to really be nicer to the customer, or?
No.
No. That's my fault.
We need people that care.
Right.
And that want to be there, and that want to help the customers. They just got to be trained on how it's supposed to be done. You got to encourage them.
What I would like to do, because I believe in you, I'm going to make you a front-end manager, give you full-time hours, and give you a $17,000 raise now. I want you to be happy. I want you to focus on your family and your job. If you would like to stay with Foreman Mills.
Yeah, I'll stay with Foreman Mills. That sounds great.
You talked about your kids.
Right.
And you mentioned that, one has special needs, right?
Yes.
My daughter has special needs, too. So, I know what that's like, the pain of that, sometimes. So, what I'd like to do is, I'm going to give you $15,000 for each one of your kids. And I want that to go to help your children, for each one of them.
Oh my God, thank you. To help me get my kids out of the projects. It means the world. It means I can give them things that they never had before. They'll have a better environment now. We can leave the past behind and just start our new lives together.
Curtis, you just have such a great attitude.
I clean bathrooms like I'm going to use that bathroom.
Right.
It smell like an extension of the store.
You're like the mayor of Foreman Mills, I mean, I just love how you went the extra mile, though, for the customer and for the people.
Yeah, well, I tried to. Since I stopped drinking and stuff like that, that's my high right now. When I help people,
right,
it helps me.
You brought me to the homeless shelter during this journey. And, when I walked in there, man, just to see it, that those kids are surviving. Because you're so inspirational, I would like to put you in charge of our new outreach program to the community. I'm going to start the fund off with $30,000. And you're going to help me head that up. You're going to get your own business card, and I'm going to double your salary immediately on a full-time basis.
Stuff like that don't happen, man. Stuff like this just don't happen.
So I have one more thing for you. I can't get over the fact that you were homeless at one time in your life. And I don't want you ever, I don't want anybody that works for me to be homeless ever again. And I know that's not going to happen, but I'm going to give you a house. I'm going to buy you a house for up to $250,000 wherever you want it. Will that help?
Would it help? Look, I don't know if we should, but look, come here. 5 years ago, man, I was just out and just roaming the streets. This is beyond my wildest dreams. My life just changed.
Hey!
Baby, I was on Undercover Boss.
Wait a minute, wait. Okay, stop. Wait. Okay.
He gonna give me $250,000 towards a home.
I told you you were worth it. I told you. Oh, baby, I'm so happy for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rick Foreman!
I've learned some valuable lessons this week. We have so many good people out there, and I realize there's very little incentives at the company right now. So we're going to do a profit-sharing program immediately that is going to be for the employees. Because I realize we're not going to go anyplace unless you guys have a stake in the outcome. But we're not doing enough in the communities. And we need to get back to where we started. A lot of lives can be changed. But I wanted to vote that we're going to put aside $1 million a year, every year, and we're going to be doing community outreach. It's about the people. And I think that was my biggest lesson. Today is the first day of the rest of our business.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. CBS Friday. Get ready for the glitz, the glamour, and the boss.
Hi, I'm Nicole. Stranger danger.
She runs a multi-million-dollar fashion brand. But when this boss goes